Brian May recently shared his experience of working on a sci-fi-themed EP with Eddie Van Halen during a new interview. In a conversation with Total Guitar, May reminisced about recording the Starfleet Project EP in 1983. "A couple of days after I heard the news about Eddie, I went back to Starfleet," May said. "I started revisiting all the feelings I had when we were in the studio doing that, and it sort of healed my soul a bit. I thought, yeah, this is what I should be doing at this time." The three-song EP, released under the name Brian May plus Friends, showcased a heavy blues rock style. It also featured REO Speedwagon drummer Alan Gratzer and session musicians Phil Chen and Fred Mandel. May reflected, "That was one of the great moments of my life, I've got to say, because we did it once and we got it right. That's a tiny little moment, but a moment of great joy, playing with this guy. I was awestruck by his playing." During the Starfleet Project sessions, May and Van Halen swapped guitars, but May explained, "It's basically all in the fingers at the end of the day. No matter what guitar Eddie picked up, it sounded like him." The EP's lead track was a reworked cover of the theme song from the children's TV show Starfleet. The other two songs on the EP were original tracks, Bluesbreaker and Let Me Out. Later in the interview, May recalled meeting Eddie Van Halen for the first time. "I think of him as a boy back then. He was quite a bit younger than me," he said. "It was backstage in Munich when Van Halen were supporting Black Sabbath. I knew a little bit about Van Halen, and luckily I got there to see them, because I was there to see Tony Iommi." May continued, "But I got there in time to see Van Halen, and I was utterly blown away by Eddie. I just thought, I've never seen anything like this in my life. It was almost too much to take in. I remember thinking, I don't want to believe this. It was similar to watching Jimi Hendrix for the first time." He added, "He was the greatest. There was no one who could match him, no one who could come close. There will never be another one of him."